What's up guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing hand mod. So reason for this tutorial, if you're curious, because by the name I know there's a thing going around called the Alex Store, and it's basically allowing you to download a bunch of pirated games from PSN stuff. Pretty sure it's where he's getting it from. We're just getting a bunch of Zeus links from forums people post. It's not what I'm going to be showing here today. I'm just going to be showing you the link from PSN DL. So what this mod's gonna allow you to do, it's gonna allow you to get a link from it has to be a PKG link, so it has to be directly, so it can't be zipped up. A link from that, it's gonna allow you your PS3 to directly download it using the hand toolbox. This is a mod. This has nothing to do with the developers. The developers did not do this. This is all modded. Obviously, I looked into the code and I was like, hey, I think I can do this, and I did. Huge shout out to developers. I know, like I said earlier, the whole Alex Store things. Developers are really cool. I asked them before this if if it would be cool with them if I did it, and they said yeah. So okay, so let's get started. First, what you're probably gonna need, you don't need it, but I recommend it. I wouldn't recommend working in Notepad. That would be disastrous, and formatting would be all messed up. So you should download Notepad++. It's gonna help you see the code better, and you're also gonna need this one, True Ancestor Repack. This is gonna unpack the PKG, the hand toolbox PKG, so that you need that, and you're also gonna need hand toolbox. Obviously, it will come in a PKG. It won't come like this. This is unextracted, but it's a backup of the mod, just in case I forgot the code, which I probably won't because I have it as well. But yeah. So what we're gonna do is first go into the True Ancestor Repacker, and we are going to unpack it. So let me demonstrate this. So, oh no, where'd my PKG go? Okay, let me go in here. Go to PKG because it's already in here. I wasn't prepared, sorry. So, I don't know, demonstration purposes, I guess. It's useless, but you're gonna drag your hand toolbox in there. See that? I did that. Some people really get confused and they need deep into how it is. I don't know. I know some of you guys are not that dumb, but some people somehow mess things up. So we need to be as clear as possible. So next we're gonna do is hit the repacker tool. We're gonna run that, and now we are going to click on the one that says 3 unpack. See 3 on my keyboard. See that? And we're gonna unpack this bad boy. And we're gonna click number 1. That's the only PKG in here, and we're gonna let it unpack. So basically, it's gonna make it into a folder like this, so that you can actually edit the files. You can mod it. Okay, so let's press enter. Now let's close out of this. You can see if we go inside of our game folder, see we have hand toolbox. Now we go in there. We have everything. Let's go to user directory. And now let's go in here. This is where we're gonna make our first edit in the hand toolbox XMB. So let's right click and edit with Notepad++. If you don't have Notepad++, which I don't know, it's gonna be hard to work with, just get it, please. Use Notepad, but just please get Notepad++, because if people don't, they're gonna ask. Probably gonna get a bunch of errors because they're probably gonna do it really wrong. Because it's gonna get confusing in their head. So just get Notepad++. So in here, what you can do is, let's go down to the main CEX, and we're gonna go all the way to the bottom of this. Okay, so you see here how it says, if you click on it, it'll tell you what do you call it, the group it's associated with. So this is a whole table here. I'm not too familiar with XML. I started playing around with it, I know how to program in C# and C++ and all that, and Java, whatever, but for programming XML, so this is pretty new to me. But so I don't know the keywords. So if anyone develops in XML, it's going crazy right now and be like, that's not what it's called. I don't know it. Okay, sorry. Yeah, we're gonna go here. Sorry for rambling, and we're gonna let's go back to my code. So once we go here, we're gonna enter. Okay, we're gonna go into my code, and here I provided you with one. Here, it's the code you're gonna paste in there. Okay, so you're gonna grab this right now. Before we do that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna edit the name. Obviously this is called game library because I mean there's like 2 games in there or 1, I don't know. I forget how much games there is in here. Well, right now there's nothing in here actually, but you're gonna name it to whatever you want to call it. You know, I'm gonna call it Wicked's Game Library just because. And this you're gonna edit to a directory later. Let me show you. So we're gonna call this one mod images just for clarity's sake. That's a weird name. I don't even know why I called it that. I was actually trying to get this thing working for a pretty long time, for like a couple hours, so I guess naming was not in my thinking during that time. So that's okay. So let me explain. This one is gonna be obviously the name. So that's gonna be what it displays on the XMP on the PS3. XMP is the main menu where you boot up the PS3. You know that menu thing you go through. Yeah, and you know this is gonna be the name that it shows. No, this one. So if you want to change the name in here, and this is gonna be your icon. So this is connected to an icon, which we're gonna put on the desktop. So you're gonna you can leave this alone. The only thing you would change here is the icon name. Obviously mine's gonna be, I'm gonna put my YouTube icon, so it's called, and I'm gonna name it Wicked Logo. So in here next it's gonna be the title. It's called that, keyword title, and that's essentially like a description. So install for my custom PSN links. You can put whatever you want. And here's info, whatever, leave that alone. Okay, so what we're gonna do is copy that, and we're gonna go back to here, and where we push enter here. It's gonna format it all weird. I know Notepad++ is the best. Tried this in Visual Studio as well. It doesn't do a better job. I don't know, maybe I have to put some custom library in there so it can read XMLs better. I don't know, but let's just press tabs. You don't have to do this, but it's gonna drive me insane if I see all this crazy nonsense. Okay, and now that that's in there, now we're gonna save. So let's hit save, and now let's minimize that. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna duplicate this XML. Let's copy paste. Just do that. Control C, Control V. You can copy paste the right clicking way, which is faster for me. And we're gonna rename this to Game Library. Remember, it has to be exactly what you put in those quotations. So make sure it's all the same. So we're going to Notepad++. Let's go back and check to see if it's. Oh, my name is something different. Let's just go here and fix it. Let's call this Game Library. So let's go. Is this right? Hold on. Okay guys, before we do that, I just cut real fast there because I know I missed something. So we're going to do, so we can just leave this be, right? Nothing, we'll mess with that later. So we're going to go here and we're going to go down to our query, and we're going to go here. We're going to see where that ends, right? And we're going to copy paste this code here that I just literally put in here like a couple of seconds ago. And this is essentially what allows, it calls this XML basically, and so we can execute some stuff. Okay, so let's fix the formatting though. Don't want to waste too much time. Let's just leave it like this. And okay, let's explain here. So here is where I was explaining. I was like, wait, that doesn't make sense. I explained a little bit ago. They had to put the exact name. So this here, let's go back. So I'm gonna explain myself because I don't want no confusion. This doesn't have to be exactly what your XML is called. So we can name this Wicked Games Library just so I can prove it to you guys. This is your title. I was saying that earlier, and now there might be some comments, people who haven't watched the whole video saying you're getting it wrong. That's not that. Sorry, I messed up. So this is what I was talking about. This has to be exactly what your thing is called. So let's, not this, is it this? This right here. This has to be exactly what your XML is called. See how it's mentioning the XML. So we can go game library.xml, and let's go here and click game. Let's just delete wicked. Let's hit game library items. Okay, so now we can go into game library XML. I actually don't know if these affect it. I haven't tested. I think we can leave this alone. Let's just leave this alone. Pretty sure they don't need to be the same as the name, but honestly I haven't played around too much with that. Let's go here. Okay, let's go to game library now. Now what we're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to delete all this code. Let's go to the bottom. Just hit Control A. Just go to the bottom. And let's. I was just trying to see if there's actually an end card there. Let's delete all this. Okay, now that's all deleted. We're gonna go here. By the way, guys, these are gonna be in the link description. I'm gonna have them in a paste bin or in some kind of link. I don't know. Either just paste them in the description or probably in a paste bin. These codes. I don't know if I mentioned that. But we're gonna go here. And we're gonna copy this entire code. Okay, now we're just gonna paste it. And now let's here it is. This is what I was looking for. This right here has to be this is why I was getting a little confused. These here, see this view ID. Let's go back here. Sorry for making this confusing, guys. But this view ID has to be this. So yeah, let's just see if make sure that is there. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's go in here and edit some code. So this is your item 1. So we can so these are already some, I guess, example games. I don't know. Let's delete these. Is there more than one? I think there might be. No, there's only one. Okay, so let's work with, I guess, a Skate 3. I don't know. That's probably not a working game actually. I don't remember putting Skate 3. Let's do that one game. I can't remember. 1942. Good test game. And let's here. The game's called 1942. So this is gonna be obviously the name. This is gonna be where the picture or the icon store. So this is completely optional. This is just if you want it to look nice while downloading, which honestly you don't need. So you can honestly just leave this blank. You don't need an icon. I was just messing around with it and I was like, oh, I can add an icon. It'll make it look cooler. So this just a description how much it takes up. So we don't actually need that. We just leave it whatever. We just say, I don't know. You can put literally whatever you want here. Okay, I'm just put, I don't know. You could put actually how much gigs your game is. This is just this. Once again, these are just descriptions. They don't actually do anything. So let's go down here and see this. This is the link. This is where sorry. Let me just delete this thing. I don't even think this thing works. Delete. Okay. I'm using a dang freaking trackpad. It's garbage. Delete. Okay, so let's delete that. And in here, you can type in your link. So let me delete this as well. Jesus Christ. This thing is atrocious. Okay, so you're gonna type in your link between here and here. And here, that's fine, whatever. These, these are all, actually, you need this. So your content ID. Okay guys, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our link to the game. You can choose to do that by any means. So I have my link already copied to my clipboard. So let's just paste that into our thing. Okay, so let's paste it in here. See here, I click here, I'm gonna paste that in there, and we're gonna paste that in there. So you can paste your link in there, and you're gonna I'm gonna leave this blank. This doesn't matter, I don't think it does. Yeah, we're just installing the package. We're going crazy here. So let's change. This is the picture path. So yeah, we can leave that there. So this is, let me explain, because I'm just kind of trying to rush through this. This code is like 2 weeks old. I did this, so it's kind of out of my brain. So kind of making sense as I go along. So what this does is, right, this is essentially the main menu, where it allows you to view a picture of the game or whatever, an icon of the game, so that you can, you know, go through multiple things. When you click on it, it takes, obviously there's a query, so it goes through here and then it takes you to this, and then this actually does something. So this is, once it goes here, it's essentially, this is the official download click. So once you click this, you're actually downloading it. Essentially a sub menu system. So what, yeah, basically. Okay, so now we just leave all of this alone and we are done. So now let's save this. So if you don't want to add images, you can skip this part, but if you do, you can watch along. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit folder, and we're gonna type in mod images or whatever you your directory you called it. You could have called it whatever you wanted. I did call it mod images, correct? Let me just get a quick look. Call this, let's change this to mod, and let's change the other one as well. Is there another one? No, what am I talking about? Let's go back up here. This image needs to be changed if it's called mod. What is it called? No, this one's right. Okay, so it when it returns an error, it essentially doesn't do it. It literally just returns out of it. I'm assuming that's what happened, you know, because when I got errors, it literally just, the icon didn't go there. It doesn't, you know, corrupt your PS3 or anything. It just literally doesn't run it. So it won't show an icon if you put it in the wrong directory. So don't be scared of that. So now let's go into our mod images, and in here you're gonna put your images. So let's go 1942 game, and now we can save this image. There it is. And now we can call this, we have to call it what we've called it in the XML. So remember what you called it. Now we're going to save it in our directory of, where is it? Here it is, repacker. And we're going to go PKG, no game. And we're going to go hand toolbox, use directory, mod images, and we're gonna save it in here. And this is also where you would put your icons. So in my example, I put in my YouTube icon. I don't have it with me right now, so it's not gonna be there. So if you tell the, what am I saying? If you say in the XML that there's an icon, doesn't find it, it literally displays a blank icon and there's no title or anything. So it'll still work. It's just look kind of dumb. I'm not gonna put one, should I? I don't have one around here. Yeah, who cares? We'll just leave it. So that's how you get the images to work. I don't know why I went back in here. Let's go back. So after that's done, we're gonna go back to repacker tool. We're gonna run it, and we're gonna hit 1, and then to fast pack, and we're gonna hit 2 for hand toolbox. Now it's gonna repack it so that we can install it. So enter. Let's exit out of this. And now if we go to PKG, see that it's right. What is this? Oh, this is the one. Yeah, this is the one that it's signed. We can rename this whatever we want. I don't know why it says that. So I'm gonna rename it to mod. Let's name it hand toolbox mod. And now we can just install it in our USB. So let's put that into our USB. And now what we're gonna do is let's plug it into the PS3 and we're gonna install it like a regular PKG. Okay guys, now that we're on the PS3, what you're gonna do first is you're gonna go into hand toolbox. Then you go to hand functions, and after that you're gonna go all the way to the bottom and you're gonna click on download debug packages. This is because we didn't resign it. If you could resign if you want, but I was too lazy. But it's the same thing, honestly. You don't need to do it. So let's click that. And now after that's done, let's go into our package manager. And now let's install the one that says hand toolbox mod. And let's wait for that to install. Now that it's done installing, now we're gonna need to reboot the PS3. Okay, so now that the PS3 is rebooted, you can see it's right here, hand toolbox. We had hand toolbox previously before. You don't need to uninstall it for this mod to work. It can be already there. It literally just updates it. So now if we go to hand toolbox, you can see inside the hand toolbox, if we go down a little bit, or you can already see a little sneak peek. Right here is our tool. Yours is going to be like this too. If you didn't put an icon, where if you didn't direct your directories to an icon, it's going to look like this, which is kind of blank and kind of looks weird. But yeah, it's this. Let's click on it. You see the 1942 games in here. The only reason an icon is in here for me, if you didn't do the picture thing, your icon's not going to be there. It's just going to look blank. But if you click on it, you see the little download thing. So now we can click on it again. I can see the game is downloading. Success. Yay. So yes, so this is really good for people who are like me. Somehow I'm an idiot and managed to break my disk drive for my PS3. You know, PS3 needed a really good cleaning. And I don't know, I guess one of the wires got maybe tangled. I don't know. It's all the wires are there. The wires just, I don't know, maybe that's one skinny wire. Just, I don't know what's wrong with it. I tried so many things. I literally got a granola bar, took that out, put scissors, replaced it. So that blue thing inside wires just came off. Disaster. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna download PKG. You know, it's justified. You know, obviously people are gonna pirate games, but there's already a million tools out there to do that, so there's no stopping them. So I was like, I'm gonna put this tutorial out there for people who want to do it as well, you know, or in the position I am. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that tutorial. Hopefully this one's better as well. You know, commentary, I'm really trying to work on it, trying to get better at not saying you know, trying to get a vivid point across. It's hard for me. It's not the easiest thing. It's kind of hard for me to think while I'm talking, but and being loud as well, because there's literally nobody here. I'm talking to a freaking microphone. It's a little weird. You know, I've done this before, but I guess I'm getting used to it again. So anyways, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.